Terry Flannigan is a leader, he is a mentor, he is extremely passionate, and he makes people want to be better.
It was through getting to know Terry that I realized that it's not just about what we do at work, but it's what we do as people at work, whether it's with our colleagues, with our students, with our community, that really is what you're going to look back on and say, you know, that was a really worthwhile time that I spent there, or I did something that was really meaningful.
I was vice president at Grant MacEwan Community College back in Edmonton. And when we first started that college back in 1971, one of the things I thought was missing was the fact that there was no United Way campaign. And so I got started back then. And as I moved on through my career, I always believed that the United Way in any community, where one gift serves a lot of not-for-profits, was the way to go. So I have kept that up throughout my professional career.
The United Way campaign started on the Okanagan campus in 2006. I had just joined the development office and worked closely with Terry, and that was one of our first main projects. So we got 5 people together in an office and hashed out a plan of how we were going to do United Way on this campus, and he led the 5 of us in a very successful first campaign.
I think Terry was really the inspiration for this campaign starting, and it was really a volunteer effort for years. Started with that, you know, let's come together and just do something great.
Well, it's like anything else. When you're going out to ask people to give money, you have to be able to do it with some meaning and be able to give them a reason to become involved. Just to knock and say we're from the United Way, you should give, just doesn't sell. And so we had to go out and be able to bring onto the campus some of those organizations that were benefiting from the United Way and show that when you write that check or give that cash, that here's the kind of community organizations, not-for-profits, that you're going to be helping.
I am extremely proud of the success from that first day to today and how the campaign has grown, how many people we've been able to inform about what United Way is. And I think it all started with Terry, because that was one of his main goals, was to get the message of the United Way out to the campus community.
If I hadn't seen how successful a group of a dozen or so people could be, I wouldn't feel prepared to take on this challenge and to continue it on.
Every year, our campaigns here on campus were larger than the one before, and we had more leadership gifts than the years before. And that's one of the things I'm kind of proud of in my career through the United Way, going back, is that any campaign that we did, we met our goal, and the following year we beat that goal.
Terry's a special or gifted fundraiser because he is very passionate about what he believes in. So the motivation and his enthusiasm for things is phenomenal. It makes people want to do better. It makes the community want to do better. It's just kind of who he is.
To me, it's that he is so quietly humble. I've never heard him talk about himself, ever. I always hear him talk about things that are going on that are important to him.
When Terry gets involved in a philanthropic event, such as the United Way or for the hospital, or again on campus here with the Athletic Scholarship Breakfast, him being a member on that team all but guarantees the success of that event.
Well, it makes me feel really proud of the fact that I was in on something that got started and has been successful. It's been carried on by a lot of good people that have taken over the reins. I look forward to coming on campus every year they have their bake sales and things like that for the United Way, and I enjoy seeing people that are having the same fun doing it now that we had before.